making news interesting for you.
Mabuhay!
I'm Princess Sarah Oliver.
And I'm Farah Jessa Flores. Welcome to
Our
News
News
Online.
Bringing you the eye for today's news, May 14, 2021.
Making news interesting for you. For today's headline, in international, India's COVID toll crosses 2.5 lakh mark with 4,205 deaths. Cases up by 3.48 lakhs in a day. In national, first two COVID-19 India variant cases in the Philippines confirmed. And for the local, DSWD7 offers wireless mental health and psychosocial support for individuals and families affected by COVID-19 and other crisis situation known as Y Support.
While for the entertainment, Catriona Gray addresses schoolmates questioning her support for Rabea Mateo. For the feature, a budget-friendly stay at Bantayan's Virgin Island. For the weather, ITCZ bring rain over Mindanao and Palawan. Scattered rain over Visayas, Mindanao, and Mimaropa. For the international news, India recorded 348,421 fresh COVID-19 cases in the 24 hours, along with 4,205 deaths, the highest single-day toll so far. Meanwhile, Maharashtra has once again reported the highest cases a day after Karnataka soared ahead. As the country struggled with a huge caseload, daily deaths, and a constant battle for hospital beds and oxygen supply, several states have said that they will be forced to shut vaccination centers due to lack of supply.
For the national news, here's Lujan Chavez reporting.
Thanks, Far. Manila, Philippines. The Philippines reported Tuesday its first two cases of the COVID-19 variant first found in India, which has been classified as being of concern by the World Health Organization. Two returning overseas Filipinos tested positive for the B1617 variant, the Department of Health said in briefing. They did not come from India nor pass through India, Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergara said. One of the cases is a 37-year-old male who arrived in the Philippines from Oman on April 10, while the other is a 58-year-old male who arrived from the United Arab Emirates on April 19. The two cases have already recovered from the disease. The government is prohibiting the entry of travelers from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka until May 14. Authorities approved last week the recommendation that inbound travelers be tested for COVID-19 on the 7th day of their quarantine. This is Lujan Chavez, RM News Online. Back to you, Far.
For the local news, to provide the public with easy access to various communication tools for psychosocial support, the Department of Social Welfare and Development, DSWD7, offers wireless mental health and psychosocial support for the individuals and families affected by COVID-19 and other crisis situations or the Y Support. Central Visayas is among the pilot areas in the implementation of Y Support, along with the National Capital Region and the Cariaga Region. Leia Quintana, DSWD7 Information Officer, said the Y Support was virtually launched in April 2021. Y Support aims to provide psychosocial support primarily to overseas Filipinos in distress, children in need of special protection, senior citizens, women in especially difficult circumstances, persons with disability, family heads and other needy adults, and other individuals and families in distress. Y Support uses various online platforms such as electronic mail, web portal, DSWD Y-Serve, telephone, and mobile application to help connect the public with DSWD Y-Support service providers.
Find out the latest update in showbiz with our entertainment correspondent, Livy. Liv, what's trending now?
Yes, sir. Catriona Gray addresses comments questioning for Rabea Mateo. Catriona Gray has set the record straight for those questioning her support for Miss Universe Philippines 2020, Rabea Mateo. On Instagram, Miss Universe 2018 title holder shared a series of her arrival looks when she landed in Thailand to vie for the country's fourth Miss Universe crown event. Catriona also praised all the contestants for being present in the competition's venue, despite all the challenges that I'm sure they and their team faced. Shout out to all the contestants, their teams and families who have helped in allowing each woman to strive for her Miss Universe dreams. Despite the current climate, she wrote. She ended the caption of her post with a question, "Who are you all sharing for?" A netizen then commented, expressing her dismay over the beauty queen. "Really? I'm a Filipina. Instead of sharing for Bea Mateo, you ask people who they are sharing for?" Catriona then replied, "I'm a Filipina and a Miss Universe. It's a celebration of women from all over the world." According to PAP, the PH report, Catriona also said that she already reached out to Rabea throughout her journey privately. "Not everything is on social media," she said. Rabea is currently in a safely bubble ahead of the pageant happening on May 16 at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. That's the latest update for today. This is Levy from RM News Online.
Hashtag road trip, a budget-friendly stay at Bantayan's Virgin Island. Here's J. Brom Lascuna for our featured news of the day.
Hashtag road trip, a budget-friendly stay in Bantayan, Virgin Island. Looking for white-sense, hospitable locals and budget-friendly accommodation? Then the Virgin Island in Bantayan Island, Cebu is the place for you. Located in the northern part of Cebu, Bantayan Island is known to be one of the best destinations for tourists who are up for white sand and amazing beaches.
So how do you get to Bantayan from Cebu City? If you're planning to commute, you can ride a bus from SM City Cebu to Santa Fe Bantayan and book a ticket of the Roro bound for Bantayan. If you plan to travel with your barkada, the best place to stay would be the Adelaida Pension Hotel. It's only an 8-minute walk from Kota Beach. Aside from its beautiful white sand and beaches, Bantayan is also known to offer the best plate of seafood. One of the recommended places that offer the mouth-watering seafood delicacies would be at MG Square. Things to do at Bantayan Virgin Island. First, visit the beaches. Recommended beaches would be Paradise, Sugar, and Kota. Drop by the Balibit Lagoon and enjoy the privacy that the location has to offer. Go island hopping. Important notes for tourists. If you want to enjoy the beaches in Bantayan, the best time to visit the place would be from April to June. ATMs are available at the Bantayan proper. There is adequate water and electrical supply. There is no curfew. Travel requirements. Present your booking confirmation and list of people going to the island since it's the required upon entry. Travel cost of budget would be around 8,000 to 10,000. This budget is good for a 3-day and 2-night stay for 7 person, but it could be more depending on the number of days or places you are staying in. Planning for a good overnight camp? Bantayan can offer that for you too. Have a safe trip, wanderer. This is J. Brom Lascuna, RM News Online, making news interesting for you.
The intertropical convergence zone will bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms over Mindanao and Palawan, Pag-asa said this afternoon. In its 24-hour forecast, the Weather Bureau said a low-pressure area was seen 640 kilometers east of Davao City. It is embedded along the ITCZ or Intertropical Convergence Zone, affecting Mindanao and Palawan. Pag-asa advised affecting residents to prepare for possible flash floods or landslides during moderate to heavy rain. Meanwhile, in Metro Manila and the rest of the country will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers due to the easterlies or localized thunderstorm. Flash floods or landslides are possible during severe thunderstorm. Further, light to moderate winds and slight to moderate coastal water conditions will prevail over the rest of the country. And that's all for today's weather broadcast. Thank you. I have a trivia. This is Tausi in local name or Visayan Hornbill, which means they only exist in this region. They only eat fruits and they are now critically endangered because of deforestation and hunting. And did you know that they are so friendly even though they are coming from wild, and they don't attack people? They just look scary because of their horns. Hornbill. See that? And that's all. I'm Nora Pixon. Thank you and have a good day.
And that's for today's news. This is Princess Sarah B. Oliver.
And I'm Flora Jessa Flores for RM News Online, making news interesting for you.